That day began just like any other day. I woke up early and was leisurely strolling through the fields to take my turn watching the sheep. Okay. I had intended to get up early, but as usual, things weren't going quite like I'd planned. I know, it's hard to believe, but I wasn't always the polished, respected shepherd I am today.
Oops, sorry. I'm just running a little late. There's sure a lot of people traveling today.
It's the census. We all have to be counted by decree of Caesar Augustus. My name is Joanna, and this is my little sister Simone.
Want to stay and play with us?
Sorry, I need to go watch my sheep. Nice to meet you. Gotta go!
What I didn't know was that day had set into motion events that would change the course of my life and of history.
Nathaniel. He's late again. His shift was supposed to start, well, when the sun was there. And now it's there.
Don't be so hard on him, Abigail. You know he gets distracted. Besides, I like having a break. Being out in the fields, I think it's peaceful out here. There's enough to do helping Mom at home. I can sit back, put my feet up, and...
Those are my sisters and my older brother. Everyone in the family helps out in the pasture. They're on the early morning shift.
Oh, there you are, Nathaniel. How's your trip through town?
Better than this latest trip over the sheep.
I heard people have been arriving by the hundreds. More people than I've ever seen.
I tripped through some nice kids, Joanne and Simone. They're here for the census. But on to more important things, the sheep. How's Max's foot? Has Beatrice been getting enough exercise? I promised Jojo I'd help him stretch out his left hind foot. He injured in last week's self-defense class.
They're sheep, Nathaniel. Seriously, you talk about them like they're your friends.
What, Abigail? Who would be friends with sheep?
I was friends with the sheep. I had the greatest adventures with them. For me, it was all about those sheep.
Have fun with your friends, Nate. We'll be back when the sun goes down.
I had a peaceful, easy feeling with my sheep. I mean, I knew they couldn't actually talk, but it was like whenever I looked into their eyes, I could almost hear what they were thinking.
I know what you're thinking, that it's not a possibility. A sheep could be talking or telling his story. I hear that sheep was sort of different, but the prince is having any opinion in this. Could a simple sheep have something to say? Could a simple sheep have something to say? Worms in
Before I knew it, my shift was over, and I was running back through town thinking about that great meal I would have.
Whoa, running shepherd alert. You really don't stand still long, do you?
Nathaniel, can we go on an adventure with you? I'm bored.
Well, I'm heading home for supper.
We have some leftover food. Would you like some? We're staying right here at the inn. We're lucky to get a room. Actually, the innkeeper told Papa it was the busiest he'd seen in years.
Well, I guess I can eat with you and then take you to see my sheep.
Sheep, see the sheep.
She just wants to avoid going to bed.
Simone eventually convinced me, and soon we're walking back to the fields under a deep, dark blanket of night.
You're gonna love my flock. Beatrice, she's a feisty one. Then Max, he's the cool one. All the others follow his lead. And then there's Jojo. He's just so funny.
I could talk about my sheep all day, but little did I know something unbelievable would happen that night.
So, I thought I would try, what harm could it be to try a different style? A straightener would add a few inches and could really elongate my midriff.
Ugh, Beatrice, are you talking about that botched hairstyle that you tried last season? It looked like you'd been hit by lightning.
It's a crimping iron, boys, and it was totally on fleece.
On fleece?
It's the latest lingo. I'm told it'll catch on soon. But anyways, crimped wool was in fashion in the fall. Ask anyone. And that crimper had 5 stars on shelf. As for the wool treatment, I had that mud imported in from the pasture at Lambton Abbey. If Cece hadn't left the mud in for so long, I could have been the top fashionista in the field.
You were certainly the dirtiest. It was bad. Bad, bad, bad.
It was supposed to evaporate. The wool was supposed to.
Stop playing games, Beatrice. You're sheeping me out.
That's not me, Max.
Sorry, I'm my you cousin. What's happening?
What is that?
Stop! Oh, my sheepness!
Hey, calm everyone.
Let's try a new technique. I learned that sheep self-defense class last week. The sheepinator. How to closely move as one. Left, right, left.
I feel silly.
This is such a sway. What's it supposed to do?
I heard it scares away predators.
It's not working. There's more of them appearing.
Way faster!
Do not be afraid. We bring you tidings of joy. It's good news. We bring you tidings of joy. Today the town of David, a Savior has been born. The miracle we've waited for, a Savior has been born.
What in the world?
Nathaniel, there you are. You seen this?
Are the sheep okay?
Well, looks like they're dancing. That can't be right.
You'll find a baby boy, and this will be a sign. Wrapped up in a stable, from the Savior of mankind.
We could barely contain our shock and excitement in what the angels had told us. Had the Messiah really been born? And why would the angels choose to tell shepherds? As I've said before, I was not always the popular public figure I am today. And yet we could not ignore what we saw and heard.
Did it work? Are they gone?
Yup, they're gone.
Yes, the sheepinator worked.
That's your takeaway from this?
Those were angels, Jojo. We just witnessed something extraordinary.
We're gonna go see that baby, right?
I don't know. Sounds like a risky journey.
After seeing that, I don't think we can stay here. Plus, I bet our main man Nathaniel will want to go. We'll stick with him.
Are your sheep okay? They haven't moved in a while.
Everything all right, little buddies? Max, Beatrice, Cece, Jojo? You're all right now. You're safe and sound.
Did we really just see that?
I wouldn't believe if I hadn't seen it for myself.
Were those real angels, or am I having a seriously weird dream?
They were definitely angels, but what was even more unbelievable was their announcement that the Messiah was to be born as a baby.
But we always thought that he would come with great power.
Yes, everyone will know when the Messiah has arrived.
Definitely. The prophets say you will bring a new kingdom.
But the angels said the Messiah is a baby. Could that be true? What if he isn't supposed to lead a battle here on earth? Could it be all about that baby? Well, if it's all about that baby, we have to go see him. What are we waiting for?
Let's think this through. Do we really know what we just saw?
I know, I was feeling pretty hungry. Maybe we imagined it.
People will think we're nuts if we go running into town talking about angels.
But the angels entrusted the good news to us. We have to tell the people about this baby.
Listen, Nathaniel. People already think you're nuts, but I still have a chance.
It's true. They call you boy who talks to sheep.
I'm out. I gotta go eat some.
I'll come with you.
Well, I'm in. We have to tell the people about this baby.
I'm in too. This is the most exciting thing that's ever happened.
I'm with boy who talks to sheep. We have got to see this baby.
Yay! Right now, the Shining Guy said king. Did they say king? I can't go see a king without at least a wool blowout. That should take me maybe to a dog if I start right now. Cece, give me my crimper.
Again with the voodoo. Have you learned nothing?
Well, I'm smart enough to know that you don't go see a king without making at least a little preparation.
Look, something's happening with Nathaniel.
Abigail's right. I'm already a laughing stock in the village. Plus, Beatrice hasn't been looking well lately.
Not looking well. Well, that's the last time I defend you, buddy. I'll have you know, I haven't been getting my usual 10 hours of sleep. I've been getting 9. And do you know what 9 hours does to a sheep's body? I'm working under impossible conditions here. And if you think...
What is going on with your sheep?
It's okay, old girl.
For once, I was going to follow some good advice. I would stay in the fields and take care of my ailing sheep. I was always too impulsive, and I needed to be responsible. The baby could wait. What we didn't know was that far off in the east, wise men had seen a star and wondered what it could mean.
these humans have gone crazy. Some glowing angel beings appeared to all of us. So it's decided. We're going to see that baby.
Yay! But Nathaniel thinks we should stay here. How could we convince him?
We could try the sheepinator again.
I don't think so, Jojo. Let's try to communicate with Nathaniel. Sometimes I almost think he can understand us.
What if he doesn't?
Then we go to plan B. But let me try first. Nathaniel, I really think we should go see the baby like the angel said. This could be one of the greatest moments in history, and I don't want you to miss out on.
Love you too, buddy.
Plan B then?
Plan B. When I give the signal, take off running in the direction the angel said to go in. I'll shout, find that baby.
Let's convince him one more time. All together this time.
Be my guest.
Huddle up.
Why are they all staring at us?
Your sheep are kind of freaking me out.
And so did we. The strangest sound came out of Max.
Amazingly, it seemed that my favorite sheep had known what to do when I did not. They went to find the baby, and so we followed.
Holy night, the stars are brightly shining. This silent night, the stars are brightly shining. The world is waiting, searching for something more. This silent night, bring freedom from the darkness. This silent night, bring freedom from the darkness. The world is longing, desperate for some hope. Could it be after all of these years, our Savior is finally here? That holy night, when mercy fell like rain, and God rode through our darkness and darkness. That holy night, when love came down to earth, Emmanuel with us in a fragile baby's birth.
For unto us a son is given, for us a child is born, and the government will be on his shoulders, and he will be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, and Prince of Peace.
That holy night, when mercy fell like rain, and God rode through our darkness and darkness. That holy night, when love came down to earth, Emmanuel with us in
his throne and over his kingdom, upholding and establishing it with justice and righteousness from that time on and forever.
That night, the Savior of the world was born in a stable, and we were the first ones to see him.
But what we didn't know, nearly 2 years later, the wise men would arrive after their long journey. But we never forgot the chance to be among the first ones to know about God's precious gift.
In the bleak midwinter, all creation groans for a world in darkness, frozen like a stone. God is breaking in a stable full of throne, and He shall reign forevermore, forevermore.
So you see, it was really a night to remember. A night that changed the course of history. Hope was born into a world that desperately needed it. Oh, Max, I wish you could understand what happened. It changed everything. The night Jesus was born, my life was forever changed. Now I'm ready to tell the world, it's all about that baby!
We'll never be the same.
like to remain standing for a moment, I would just like to say that, and I've told them this has been the best group and the best play. I don't know if it's just the extra grace of God after all of the COVID garbage, but here we are today with the best group, and they did an outstanding job. And I'm so proud of them. We learned early on that it doesn't matter if you like to, and it doesn't matter if you like to. All it's about is that baby. So y'all, we are learning to give all we have to God. If we can be on baseball fields for hours at a time or football fields for hours at a time, we can stand, we can worship Jesus, we can bring honor and glory to Him. And it is